Please tell me that you're there. I don't believe it. Mr. Buchan's? Oh, I've never been so glad to hear anyone's voice in my life. It's the phone system. I keep disconnecting people. Yeah, it's been one of those mornings already. Anyway, they're not in right now, so I have to take a message. All right, then I'll just have them call you back. All right. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Mr. Scorpio, good morning.
Good morning, Laura. And I wish you'd call me Robert. My close friends do.
I wouldn't say that we're close friends.
Oh, come on now. After what you did the other night?
How's the lump on your head?
The lump on my head is fine.
How are your eyes?
And so are my eyes. I went straight home last night, did exactly what the doctor said, and had a full 10 hours sleep. Your father's a great doctor, but his treatments are rather boring.
It worked, though, didn't it?
Oh, absolutely. No sign of concussion whatsoever. Also, I don't seem to have any sort of a bill from the good doctor. How do I go about settling my account?
Are you really concerned about paying my father?
Why else would I be here?
Looking for Alexandria Quartermain. I suspect that you haven't seen her yet.
I told you. I followed doctor's orders and went straight home to bed.
She isn't in.
Alex, you mean?
Oh, you must be a friend. You call her by her first name.
Why, what do you call her by?
Miss Quartermain.
She never did like competition from other women, especially attractive blondes.
Well, thank you for the compliment.
It's quite all right.
I call her Miss Quartermain because she's my boss.
Ah, out of respect, of course.
Something like that.
Yes, well, she is a woman to respect, Laura. She has made an enormous impact in certain business circles internationally.
Yes, so I've heard.
Now, what about the address?
What address?
Where I can find your father.
You serious?
Well, of course I'm serious. I mean, he put himself out last night. The least I can do is honor the debt.
Oh, I see you're a man of honor.
You read me well.
I'm trying to.
The address.
All right, Mr. Scorpio.
Robert.
You can find my father either at General Hospital, he's on staff there, or else he has his own clinic on the waterfront. I'm sure he'd accept a small donation.
Fair enough.
He's going to be very surprised, though, I'm sure. I think you're going to be the first patient who ever went looking for the doctor to pay the bill.
Well, as I said, I like to pay my debts and honor my obligations. I also feel I have an obligation towards you.
Me?
Yeah. You see, I have a rather bad habit of carrying too much cash on me now. When you're stumbling around the waterfront, in the case of the dizzy spells and a pocket full of money, it's not a good combination, so I thank you again.
You're welcome, Robert.
That's better.
Well, you did say that your close friends called you that, and,
Yeah.
if we are as close as you seem to feel, how about being straight with a friend?
All right, I'll try.
What did you mean when you said that we were all in danger?
Well...
Good morning, Laura.
Laura.
How are you?
Good morning.
Good to see you.
You too.
Well, if it isn't Robert Scorpio.
Hello, Alex. I haven't seen you since the price of gold was in the cellar.
Since when did you concern yourself with the price of gold?
Since I became cautious about the value of diamonds.
Robert, I don't believe you've met my uncle, Edward Quartermain.
I'm very pleased to meet you, sir. Your reputation precedes you.
As does yours, Mr. Scorpio.
Scorpio will be fine.
Intriguing name.
I try to do it justice.
How was your flight in from Sydney?
Well, as it was over a month ago, I'm having difficulty remembering.
What a coincidence that we should end up in the same city.
Yes, isn't it?
Actually, I'm a little surprised that you didn't look me up sooner.
Yes, well, I've been busy.
I can imagine.
I had intended to get in touch, though, ever since I exchanged scrapes with an employee of yours called Luke Spencer.
Well, it has been a long, long time. I'm sure we've got a lot to catch up on. Why don't we exit into my office?
I thought you'd never ask.
Any other calls, Laura?
Yeah, several. Right here.
Thank you. After you, Scorpio.
And Laura, please hold all calls, please.
Yes, I'll do that. Kelly's diner. Hello, Rose. It's Laura Baldwin. Yes, I'm just fine, thank you. By any chance, is Luke working this morning? He's not. No, I checked with him this morning because we usually carpool, but he was already gone. Look, I really need to talk to him. If you hear from him, have him call me at the office. Right, ELQ International. Please tell him that it's urgent.
I get questions, Alex, and that's not like you.
Maybe it's because I don't have your answers.
Maybe it's because you know how much I want them answered.
I thought you might like some coffee.
Well, I think under the circumstances, that might be nice. Edward?
Why not?
Black?
Yes, please.
I think I'll take mine black. Scorpio, do you still drink your coffee black?
I haven't changed, Alex.
Here you are. Mr. Quartermain. Mr. Quartermain.
Thank you, Laura. See that we're not disturbed again?
Yes, of course. I'll be right outside if you need me.
Well done, Alex. You have it programmed beautifully.
Well, she's not exactly computerized.
Laura's a very efficient person.
And quite bright, too, I'm sure. I mean, she'd have to be to fit in around here, wouldn't she?
I suppose she is.
That was a lead-in, Alex, for me to segue into how intelligent you are. Not to leave out you, and not to forget me.
Well, if you're so intelligent, why are you asking me questions about the Ice Princess? You know it had belonged to the Cassedines.
Had being the key word.
Verbal sparring, how fun.
I'd like to save my fun for other things. I want the Ice Princess, Alex.
Well, if it has anything to do with the Cassedines, it must be very expensive.
Oh, don't worry about that. I've had considerable good fortune since our last encounter in Hong Kong. I'm prepared to pay whatever the going price is for the Ice Princess.
Hello, Cassedines, Scorpio. I think they might be very angry to know that we are bantering over their property.
I'm quite willing to chance their anger. I'm also willing to chance their wrath, should they ever find out that I had the Ice Princess.
My, such a brave soul.
I'm not alone, my dear, because I'd bet my last $1 million that you've already taken on the Cassedines.
Well, I'd hate for you to go broke on my account.
I don't plan to. But if I'm right, you're going to need a little help. And I thought you might be interested, perhaps, in taking on a partner. Me, maybe.
Oh.
How about it?
How about it? Well, I say nothing, because I haven't the foggiest idea of what you're talking about.
What say we discuss this little nothing over dinner tonight? Quiet dinner for 2. Perhaps a quiet dinner for 3.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
All right, then. For 2, then. You have to understand, Mr. Quartermain, that we are old and dear friends.
All friendly enemies.
However you wish to look at it. I'll phone you with the time and place, Alex.
I'll be waiting.
It's been a pleasure, Mr. Quartermain.
It's Laura Baldwin.
Hello, Laura.
Listen, I'd like to leave a message for Ruby Anderson.
All right, let's... Hold on a minute. You're in luck. Here she comes. Ruby, it's for you. For me? Laura Baldwin. Oh, Laura?
Yes, Ruby, hi. Listen, I'm really sorry to bother you at work, but I've got to find Luke. Have you seen him today?
Well, no, I haven't. Did you try the diner?
He's not there.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Ruby, will you have him call me immediately if you see him? Please?
Is he in some kind of trouble?
Just have him call me.
Okay, and I'll leave word with Jessie, too.
Thank you, Ruby.